What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? This is Basketball Wives, season 8, episode 5. Excuse me. Oh, sorry. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I hope you like this video. So we start this episode off with Tammy meeting up with her business partner, Jennifer. I know Jessica. Jessica. I wrote it down because I know y'all gonna be talking about me. Jessica. Um, and they're doing a shoe collabo. Jessica looks like she has her own boutique and everything, and she has OG meet her there. And Tammy's excited about her business venture, and she's telling OG about it. She's going to have a launch, but she said she wasn't happy with the way things went with the brunch, and she thought it would be a different situation with the brunch, and she didn't like the energy of it, and this, that, and the other. And Tammy, I don't know what's going on with Tammy. I don't know what it is. I don't know if this is what they're making her do to stay on the show because she don't want to film with certain people or what. But first of all, OG is not a fucking victim in none of this. OG is not a victim. Okay, people in my comments have been telling me that they don't see that Cece did anything wrong and they don't understand why everybody's getting on Cece and OG this and OG. Look, OG done had a burn her craw for Kristen from day one, going all the way back to last season when she came at Kristen wrong. And all Kristen said was, I'm going to go home to my husband. Oh, really? Oh, really? Oh. And from there, it was just a whole nother shit show. I ain't the biggest Kristen fan either, but right is right and fair is fair. And at the end of the day, you came at Kristen sideways. And this just seems to have carried on. Tammy, I get it that you have flashbacks of what happened between you and some of the other ladies when you came on the show, and maybe you see a lot of yourself in OG. But at the end of the day, OG ain't no damn victim, And I'm sorry. I don't know why Tammy feel like she gonna have to treat OG like that. OG talking about some, she the only one that has my back. That's one I can say for other people in this group. When you acting crazy, can't nobody have your back because you're acting crazy. Neither here nor there. So then we see Jennifer sit down with Kristen. She's been gone away for a while. She done got some therapy. She done got some help. And she's letting Kristen know, I'm back. I feel better. I processed and dealt with some things that I needed to deal with as far as my mom was concerned and all of that. And I really appreciate what Shaunie did for me. So can you please give Shaunie this letter? I wrote her a note. Can you just, deliver it for me? And, Kristen was like, what I'm supposed to say? She was like, you don't have to say anything. Just say, Jennifer wanted me to give you this note. And then she was like, she made a comment about her being able to relay messages. And Kristen was like, well, when else did I get a message wrong? She was like, Shaunie's love party. Okay, yeah. It wasn't so much that you got it wrong. It was that you said some shit you ain't need to say. What Jennifer said to you was not something that needed to be relayed back to Shaunie. You chose to carry that bone. So from that point of view, I see where Jennifer coming from. Jennifer was like, well, hell, I had a conversation with Kristen. Then I get to the party and I get blindsided by Shaunie. I didn't say this is what I want Shaunie to know. I didn't tell Shaunie that. Anyway. So then we have Byron and Cece's engagement party. Nobody that they showed from Byron's children, I should say that because I can't say nobody from his side of the family was there. But Malaysia was like, it was Malaysia, Jackie, and OG were the only ones from the little crew that came. And Kristen wasn't there. Well, we knew Kristen wasn't coming anyway. But the husband wasn't there. Kristen's husband wasn't there. London wasn't there. Byron's daughter wasn't there. And so for all of Cece's chess playing, see y'all again. I don't know why y'all feel like Cece is a victim in all of this, but for all of her chess moving, she got what the fuck she wanted. Byron all to herself. His kids are nowhere around. At his engagement party, kids nowhere to be found. He got former teammates there. All of Cece's family is there. Her whole damn family is there. They even had a Polynesian dance in respect to her culture as a part of the night. But I didn't see anybody from Byron's side of the family giving no toast. And again, I know they only showed us part of it, but Malaysia made that observation that there wasn't anybody there. And I say that that's what Cece wanted. Y'all can keep acting like Cece don't have nothing to do with this and Cece ain't doing nothing wrong. That's what Cece fucking wanted. That was her goal. And she got it. And she got Byron all to herself at this point. Tammy has her launch party. Now, Tammy, once again, I'm not sure what's going on with Tammy this season or why things are the way they are. I know she won't film with Evelyn, which anyway, I know she won't film with Evelyn, but she made the comment, for my launch party, I didn't want to invite all the girls here because I don't like all them hoes like that, and da 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 da. See, I'm the opposite. All my detractors, all the people who talk shit about me, all my haters, I want them to see it. I want them to see all my success. They be the first names on my list. They the first names on my list because I want them to be the first ones to see all the wonderfulness that I have going on in my life. You know what I'm saying? And so, but Tammy chose not to do that. Tammy only invited OG, Malaysia, and Jackie. Jackie. And Malaysia couldn't make it. She was out of town, so it was just OG and Jackie. But it looked like it was a nice event. And at that event, Tammy realized, you know what? I'm really ready. I'm ready to let the world know what's going on, or at least let my circle know that we're married, because he still ain't told the whole world. She still don't want the whole world to know, but she's ready for her circle to know um, what's going on, and that her and Reggie are married. And Reggie was like, "I'm cool with that. Whatever you want to do. You want to tell them tonight?" And she was like, "Nah, not tonight. We'll put something together, but yeah, we're gonna tell them." So it's Shamir's. No, not Shamir. Shakira's. It's one of them churn 16th birthday party, and she had a Fresh Prince of Bel Air theme. I remember seeing pictures of some of these pictures online when the party went down, and it was real cute. She had a whole 90s theme going on. Shaunie put together a nice little party. Blueface the rapper was there, and she had rented out a house that sort of looked like the Fresh Prince of Bel Air's house, and it was really nice. It was a really nice little moment for her son's party. He looked like he had his whole high school at that damn party. She said it was 400 guests. Hey, I ain't mad at you. Do what you do. So the ladies, they kind of go off and have an adult moment. You had Evelyn, Kristen, Jackie. That might have been the only one there with Shaunie. And they got to talking or whatever, and that's when Kristen asked if she could have a moment alone with Shaunie. And she gave Shaunie the note from Jennifer. She said, "Look, I'm just the messenger. I don't know what this note says. I didn't read it, so if it's something crazy, don't look at me sideways." And Shaunie read it, and it was a really nice note from Jennifer. It really was a nice apology and thank you for being there for me and having my back kind of thing. So then Shaunie invites the ladies all back in there together, and they decide to have that they're going to do a girls trip. They want to go somewhere close, local, but somewhere nice. So they decide to go to San Diego, which I've been to San Diego. San Diego is nice, and it's nice. They have the conversation about who's going to be invited and who's going to go, and that's when we find out that Tammy ain't coming because Evelyn is coming. And Evelyn made a good point. Evelyn was like, what have I done that's so wrong to Tammy that Tammy hasn't done to me? Like, we done went back and forth. She the one that made fun of my domestic violence. She's the one that, talked about this and said that. Like, yeah, okay, I made fun of her and I said some things, but shit, we done went back and forth for years. Like, why all of a sudden now? But on the flip side, I understand where Tammy's coming from and saying, you know what, I'm tired of going back and forth and I need to protect my peace. So I see it from both sides of the coin. You know what I'm saying? Look, I need to protect my peace. I got it. So, in light, I guess, of the new situation with Jennifer, they decided to invite Jennifer. So everybody's coming. Everybody's coming, minus Tammy. And Jennifer ain't really here for it. I mean, Evelyn ain't really here for Jennifer being there. But, she was like, well, look, do we have to stay in the same house? Like, are we going to all be there together? But Evelyn's going to come. Evelyn's going to come. But she ain't feeling it. She ain't happy about it. Then we have Tammy's reveal. Tammy had a party to reveal, that her and Reggie had been married. And at this point, they had been married. It hadn't been a year because it'll be a year next month. But I guess at that point, it had been about 5 or 6 months that they had been married. But Tammy, she made the announcement. She said, I wanted my friends and family here, people who really had my back, people who always been in my corner. I wanted you guys to be here because, there have been people around me that have always had some shit to say or, and of course, people were like, man, forget them. They ain't important, But then she had like this reveal when she had a spray paint artist put spray paint, it was like a heart with the 2 rings intertwined, and it had the date. So of course everybody was happy thinking that they were announcing the date. I think everybody thought they were announcing the day they were going to get married. And then Jackie was like, wait a minute, that say 2018, not 2019. And she said, wait a minute, bitch, y'all been married all this time. And Jackie was feeling some kind of way about it. Jackie was upset and feeling some kind of way because she was like, I really put a lot into trying to help them get to this point. And I felt like, I thought me and Tammy were better than that she would have told me what was really going on. And Tammy did pull her aside and say, look, I know that you've been in my corner this whole time. And I know you've really been rooting me and Reggie on and even helping Reggie, figure out the best way to propose. She said, and I just want you to know that I really appreciate that. And I really love you for that. And I think that helped Jackie a little bit. Jackie said, she was like, yeah, I feel some kind of way about how the whole thing went down. But all right, it's cool. It's cool, And they had their little bit of a moment. The ladies went shopping, getting ready for their San Diego trip. And we have Phoebe, Evelyn, Malaysia, and Jackie. We found out that Phoebe done dropped a part of one of her songs. She done put a little diss in there about OG. Now I'm gonna say this about that. First of all, somebody put something in my comments defending OG, saying that the whole comment about having a gag order really ain't that out of order, because a lot of the women have gag orders. A lot of the women, and so it was just a casual thing. But I still feel like that's just not a question you ask somebody that you just met. I don't see where that's appropriate. I don't think it's the worst thing you could do to somebody, don't get me wrong, but I don't see where it's all that appropriate either. But she put something there because they were talking about OG having fake clothes. Because OG had this Louis Vuitton sweater on, which we've seen her wear on the show at this point. Had this Louis Vuitton sweater on, and come to find out it was fake because Evelyn done called one of her people at the Louis Vuitton place, and they said, nah, that ain't one of ours. That's fake. That ain't real. And she actually put a verse in her song about having somebody wearing fakes. Hold on. I'm going to read y'all the lyrics. Hold on. I'm going to read y'all the lyrics. It really wasn't. Here's the way I feel about it. She could have been talking about anybody. It didn't have to be OG that she was talking about. She didn't call OG by name. Excuse me, she didn't call OG by name. So it really could have been anybody. Then Evelyn kind of felt like Phoebe threw her on the bus because Evelyn was like, okay, I told you that her clothes were fake. I didn't mean for you to tell everybody else that I said that. But anyway, it said, she said, I said I'm not beefing with a hoe that be wearing fake clothes. That's a no. Ain't nobody, who is it? Ain't nobody trying to be you, bitch. You need a loan. Oh, ho, you broken. Nobody wants your dusty ass nigga. He a joke. Okay. So, again, those are the lyrics. At the end of the day, it ain't that deep. Malaysia was like, oh my gosh, those are fighting words. Those are fighting words. Yeah, those are fighting words. But first of all, OG would have to hear the song. And then somebody had to tell OG that it's about her because somebody wearing fake clothes. Hell, half the internet got on fake designers. Half the internet wear fake designer clothes. So it don't necessarily mean that it's her. But neither here nor there. We see that this is going to be a clash. OG and Phoebe are going to have a moment. I don't know when, where, how, but before this is over with, they're going to definitely have a moment. But they're all going to be at the house together, honey. And we will get to the house. We'll get to we'll get down and dirty to the house next week. So the ladies are on their way down to San Diego. And of course, they're all riding in different cars with who they actually get along with. Phoebe, Evelyn, and Shaunie are riding together, and they find out that, that's when Shaunie confirms that that Jennifer is coming, and that Jennifer is actually bringing a friend. She told Jennifer she could bring a friend, because Jennifer was like, I had to call Shaunie and confirm myself. I ain't want no more he said, she said, or where I'm supposed to be, because, she flew all the way to Amsterdam last year as a secret. And Shaunie told her she could bring her friend. I guess she needs somebody. I told y'all these are bodyguards, y'all. But anyway, I guess she needs somebody that she can be comfortable with, that she could be cool with. So they get to I'm sorry. They were talking about this friend Dominique that Jennifer's bringing. And Phoebe was like, well, wait a minute. At Shaunie's love party, Dominique was talking mad, was like, basically like, my friend isn't a liar. My friend wouldn't lie. I've never known her to be a liar. She didn't say nothing about Evelyn's daughter and this, that, and the other. And so, of course, I know how Evelyn was. Evelyn was like, Okay, so now I'm gonna have to fight you and you. Okay, cool. Like Evelyn was like, whatever. She bringing her little sidekick. She was like, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. Because Evelyn was like, when Shaunie got her little letter earlier, Evelyn was like, did I get one? Did I get a letter? Did anybody apologize to me or my daughter? Oh, okay, okay. So, um, on the way to the place in the other car. Now Malaysia, I guess Malaysia's coming later because they didn't show Malaysia in either one of the vehicles. So I guess Malaysia's coming at some point later on. So they were talking and OG talking about something. Well, it's all right sometimes to fight. Sometimes you just gotta fight. And I'm like, here we go again with this. We grown ass women. We can't find another way to resolve conflict other than physically, but whatever. They get to the house and they figuring out who's gonna stay where. Because Shaunie was like, "Well, I got the master suite because it's my trip, so that's already done. But where's everybody else gonna sleep?" And of course, Jennifer already getting on Evelyn's nerves, talking about, "Well, um, um, I don't want to have to sleep with a chair in front of my door." So but it ends up there's a guest house on the premises. So I think Jennifer and her friend are going to stay in the guest house, and then everybody else will stay in the main house. But anyway, we didn't really get into the meat and potatoes of this trip. We'll get to that next week. But that's pretty much where the episode ended. So let me know what y'all think. Drop it in them comments, please.